Eight. Laying back, a couple of good breaths. Legs in, the head in. Making the whole body. Take your time. We're laying here. We'll start to connect with our intention. The intention for today is stepping outside of our normal, small, kind of minuscule living the box that we tend to put ourselves in. We're thinking outside the box. We're letting ourselves stretch out just a little bit bigger, be a little bit more expansive than we allow ourselves to be sometimes. So obviously the good things like hamstrings and all sorts of delicious stretches that will get us there. But more so than anything else, just let that idea be in the back of the mind. When life could be this big, do I make myself smaller just to, make whoever happy, or just to, not draw attention to myself? So think of the ways in which our goals, our dreams can be maybe just a little bit more expansive. In this spring season, it's kind of an outward energy that we're starting to see, rather than the inward of winter, the restfulness, the energy at its minimal flow. We're starting to increase more and more. So this outward stretching very much is supported by the flow of the energy as we continue to increase in sunlight every day, heading into the spring and heading into the summer. So with this idea to get started, let's begin to stretch out some of the major muscle groups of the body. The arm stretching all the way to the back wall. Inhale. Exhale, lean partway to one side. Good stretch for shoulders and ribs. Inhale back to the long line. Exhale to the other side. Add another time or two to each direction. Breath opening. Muscles opening. I like to stretch this first because this creates more space for even more air to flow in our lungs. So after the next side, we're back to long. Bring the right knee into the chest. Start to roll around on the right ankle. The toes tracing a huge circle. And make sure you get that circle to both directions. All the snaps, crackles, pops out. And leg stretches up to sky. Grab on where you can reach. Continue to push the leg upward until you feel really good sensation. Where the leg is at right now. It's nice to notice this because as we go through class, the limit of the stretch will continue to expand outward. Good breath flows through the body. And right ankle hooks to back left. Spot close where our head is. Good. Slide the shin in just to the level of comfort where the knee is still okay, but your hip is opening. Try to get those muscles to relax rather than contract around the stretch. And one more breath here. And exhale, release. Drop the leg down. Second knee in, ankle rolls. Make sure you get both directions. And leg stretches up to sky. Grab on, push the heel upward. And hook the left heel to back right, slide the shin in. And one more breath in and out. Beautiful. Release this leg down. Get the feet out the front, rise up. And let's flip upside down. So hook the thumbs onto the back end of the fabric. Push the fabric down. Okay, lean halfway back. Hands right, rise back up. Good. Wide legs. It'll be tilt upside down. And then the legs wrap. Beautiful. As soon as the ankles are hooked, we're welcome to release the hands. If the fabric doesn't feel like it's hugging the right spot of your hips, you can always come up, adjust, and then go back down. This is a beautiful opportunity to let the spine hang. We're literally growing a little bit taller. We let the spine decompress. Don't feel like it's a competition. Listen to your body. You know it's beautiful to stay. Whenever you know it's time to come out, you're welcome to exit. If there's little variations you'd like, rolling out your neck, crossing hands behind your back for a shoulder. Anything that feels good, play with. By your inner thighs. Good. As soon as you have a grip, you can start to lift the head up, unwind the feet. And gaze up to your belly button first. Yeah. There. Grab a little higher up your thighs. That's it. And unwind your feet and they'll be here. You know you have to trust it. Got one more foot, you're good. That's it. See you pop right up. You got it. Tuck your elbows, lean forward, just easy floating child pose. If you're up, you're welcome to roll out the neck, roll it right ear to the right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Sit her up, clasp hands behind back, shift hands to right hip, and drop right ear to the right shoulder. The head slowly lifts. And hands to left. Left ear to left shoulder. Rises. Bunch up the fabric to front door. Taking a twist. And your right arm stretches to the back wall, or circle it around the fabric on the back side of the head. Leaves. Switch it out, bunch up to the back door. And left arm stretches back or circle around. Unwind, face forward. Rubbing onto each side, we can exit just by lifting the feet and then tilting forward, feet back. Take the fabric over the front of the shoulders. Circle the hands above the head once, twice, and then the fabric falls into the hands. Beautiful. We're circling our hips around the world, just stretching in all directions. Leave the feet right under plumb line though. Try not to adjust left, back, forward, or backward. Good. We'll start off leaning back. The hips go as far back as you can. Just let the spine lengthen. And we'll start to circle the hips over to back door. Forward. If it's too intense of a back bend, bend the knees. And to the other side. You're welcome to go one or two more times if your hands can still go. You can go faster if you like that. Whenever your hands need a break, just stand. We'll all join in just a moment. Stand, open your hands, wiggle the fingers out for a moment. A lot of grip strength do this one. So. The hands can do the other side. Let the grip return. Back. Fast. You can go slow. Feel like you're expanding your box outward in all directions. Free out your hands completely whenever you're done. The grip, super simple. Just slide the hands in and then straighten the arms back, whatever width you need to do. And then you're leaning back just a little bit so that you feel the shoulder stretch. Expanding the box backward in this direction where the arms don't always go. And weight back over the center. Just widen the arms so that you can take the fabric up and over. Reset the hands, grip a little bit wider than shoulders. And just nice and easy, lean forward. Feel this journey of the back muscles finding length out. Flatten the low back if you can. Right elbow bends down to the ground. The left arm reaches up and over. this edge of the box. And starting to return forward. Left elbow down, right arm up and over. Turn. Flatten out once again. Soften. Your left foot will become your standing foot, so if you need to shift it under your body weight, go ahead. Right leg kicks back like a warrior three. The right knee, the right elbow, join at the side. Good. Straighten back to warrior three. And then continue to arch that foot behind your back. As if you're trying to extend the toes all the way to the other side. Good. Straighten back, warrior three. And let's do that twice more. So right elbow, right knee. Straighten. Or you continue to arch that foot all the way back. Good. One more. Knee. And toes. Beautiful. Half moon, left hand slides to the center, right hand bumps up. Step the hips, lift the foot as high as your edge of your butt can handle. Good. Keep the grip solidly where it is. As the foot starts to return down to the ground, your right arm, you kind of rotate the shoulder downward. You get a nice pull. That part of the shoulder muscle. Wind that shoulder, soften back to directly forward. Right foot becomes the middle where we're standing on, left leg back. And slowly 3 times knee to elbow, left. Straighten, and then continue to arch all the way back. And knee. That's okay. The best part is the fabric will help the balance. It like it's your friend. Whenever you finish all 3, start to play with half moon, right hand to the center. And then when left hand bumps up, the hip steps. Just tell yourself it's good for all the muscles of the feet. Good. And then as the foot starts to turn down, your shoulder rotate. Just lean into that stretch. Wind the shoulder. Arms come forward. One more time, soften. Slight bend to the knees. Roll all the way up. Beautiful. Fabric to the hip bones. Tiptoe forward to take the slack out. Lean forward and then drop the hands down. That should help to keep the fabric right across hip bones. And 2 or 3 good steps back. If just staying in downward facing dog is the best option today, breathe. Those that want to lift up your knees and hug around shins, that's beautiful. Know if this one's a consistent struggle for you, you can always just grab a blanket to soften how it flows across the hips. So that's always an option you can play with if you want. Like a handful of people that just always have a blanket in their class, and that's okay. If you're really enjoying the hip hang, you don't have to do anything else. Those that want to try for a standing split, you'll lift your right leg out to the right to remind you to grab your toes on the outside of the fabric. The other foot can lift for a moment while you hook and then set back down. Slide those right toes as high as you can. I can help hook if anybody's close but not quite able to get it by themselves. Like we're happy where we're at. Give this leg 2 more breaths. Bend his knee. And then slide. The best amount possible. That we're trying to have the intention of returning downward again. Word. Okay, if you're ready to switch, left leg, take it at a time, slowly release the first, and set up the second. Got some help, or you good? No, that's okay. Sometimes the head or the hips are right back there. Word. 2 more breaths, and then we can soften out. Take a very slow journey when you're heading out. Enjoy the stretch. Slowly return the feet to the earth. Slowly the feet walk forward until they're flat. It takes up to your time rising up. And then fabric around shoulders. Walking the feet forward just a little bit, the hands slide up the fabric, even wrap around for a moment. And the head falls backward. Nice little gentle back bend. Throat open. Slowly head rises, hands behind the head. Bend the right knee, sway to the right. Straighten. And the left knee, sway to the left. Straighten. Now make sure the feet are right under plumb line for this next one. You don't want them too much further or too much forward or back of that spot. I'll show one example. We're going to try to stick together for this one so we're not bumping into neighbors all over the place. But we'll start to the front door side and circle all the way. This one's a bit lower than the hula hoop thing we did earlier. So we're going to start to the front door side in 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is kind of awesome because you had like shoes going opposite. That's okay. We have another chance this direction. So we're going to go to backward now. 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3. That's okay. 2. Maybe wider feet. 1. And sometimes if it's super funky, that could just mean the feet aren't right under plumb line. That's okay. Good. Now start to walk yourself backward. And free the fabric out in front. Get into those hamstrings. So right ankle inside. Hop up close to plumb line. Yeah, always sips of water allowed, just know. Okay, you want to make it easy, just slide the hands down, heart closer to thigh. Harder is hands up, splits. Your choice. Isn't that crazy when people have the oversplit? Yeah. Like, that's not comfortable and healthy. Yeah. Okay, return your weight back. Up forward a foot or so. When you open the leg to the side, it should just float to the side. So if you're not quite there, change where your standing foot is. So there, bunch both hands in both strands. Left hand up, right hand down. If it feels like you can sink more weight to the side, go for it. Continuing our box behind us. The weight is back over standing leg. The left hand grips the closer one. And then start to bend your knee as the foot comes behind. Then the other hand slides in. So just lean back for a moment, quads. That's okay. Yeah, try to just not let it slip to your knee. So keep it at your ankle until it can, like, yeah, so it's like this funky spot right here. You'll have to kind of rotate your hip. And then, yeah, it's like a weird balance thing. Yeah, yep, that's it. So don't let it slip past your knee, and you got it. Yep. Okay. Weight over standing leg, either dancer's pose, the hands are closer to shoulders, lean forward kick, or hands slide up, and then two straight legs back. Beautiful. And to the straightest that you can get the leg, so bend just still allowed. The straightest you can get it, put the leg, explore the journey all the way back. Little hop backward for balance. And a twist, left hand grips on right or pushes on the outside of right. Right arm twist to the back wall. This should be over to front door. There you go. That's it. Turn forward. Either forward splits, or if you want to go a little deeper for this hamstring one, walk your weight further forward. This is a lot harder balance, but this naturally just lifts the leg higher by the position of our foot on the mat. So it's harder balance. Remember to grip high if you feel like you're falling. That'll make it so you can catch yourself. Good catch. Good. Okay, hop back. And slide the fabric under the foot. Coming up to stand inside. So try to minimize the amount of swing that you're doing. Good. Awesome. Once we're standing, wrap the left leg around the left side from behind. And then the left elbow, shoulder, whole arm goes all the way through. As soon as you've got the left shoulder through, it feels super safe. Just funky until you get there. It's going to be intense on the fascia of the foot. So if you need to come down before others, that's totally allowed. Some days the foot's like, nope, just the one. Just the one. And then it kind of locks your shoulders. So option to stay, or left hand to big toe. Extend left leg out. That's okay. It's not required. Good work. Okay, we're gonna exit. So right hand grabs on for safety, left grabs as soon as it can. And return down. Free up the foot, just ease that massage we just got. Take your time, even roll on the ground if that's nice. Woo, beautiful. Hey, yeah, this is a good chance for a sip of water if you need it. Back on the other side, coming. When it feels like you're okay to stand on your right foot again, left ankle comes through. Okay, first one's nice and easy. Maybe just the leaning forward option. Maybe you already know splits is okay. Weight back over standing leg. And we're hopping forward a bit so that the leg just floats off to the side. That's it, just kind of is easy to be there. Adjust the foot until you're there, but once it's there, right hand up, left hand down. Maybe sink more weight to the side. Weight over the center. Right hand stays on the closest one. The hip rotate around. Keep the fabric from going to the knee. Let it go and come behind. Good, you did it. Okay, so easy quad stretch, just lean backwards. Make sure the grip is comfortable. I tend to like a thumbs down grip. Move over the center, dancer, or back splits. Your choice. Bending to that backward direction, one more breath. Weight more over the standing leg. The leg be as straight as it can for the return journey. And then that little hop backwards. Good. Twist, right hand grabs left, or hooks on the outside of left. Left arm is behind you, just the back. Facing forward. Got another hamstring moment. So option 1, lean forward. Option 2, splits. Option 3, hop up to the top of the mat. Remember, if your balance is getting lost, grip high because you can catch yourself way sooner. And return back. Slide the foot into the fabric. And Minimize swing. So you have to use core strength and leg strength to rise. From behind, the right leg wraps around the right side. And the right arm is the one that has to go forward this time. Maybe the foot goes higher once you're there. Same thing. Sometimes the fascia on this side is super different, so if you need to come down before others, that's okay. Opening and relaxing that massage. Okay. Optional. Right hand to big toe. Extend. You could even kind of wrap around like the chin area. Yeah. Look at that. Good work. Okay. Looks like we're ready to come out. So grab left hand safety, right hand drops as soon as it can. Soften the way down. Use that foot. Good work. Okay. And we're ready to invert. Work behind us, straddle desk. Know it, go right ahead. If you don't, I'll review it and then I'm happy to spot you if needed. So slide the thumbs in. Get the fabric locked at the sacrum. And then you're kind of starting to lean your weight back into it. Make sure you're under plumb line so you don't swing like crazy. Once your weight is in it so that it won't slip off your back. Start to slide the hands up, tilt the knees wide. Wrap it. Got it. Nice to the side, good. Yeah, you got it. Beautiful. Any variations you'd like to play with, you're welcome to explore. Same rule. Don't feel like it's a competition to stay as long as the person next to you or whatever. It's just you, your body. Stay as long as it feels nice for your system. Gaze up to your belly button. Grab one to the top of the right. Yep. Slowly. You made it. You're just leaning back in the fabric. It support us. You've been up for a little while, you're welcome to take it like a chair. Let the spine hang this way. Adding in other stretches that feel nice, like figure four, twisting, broad leg circles, just whatever feels good. Remember, you can always reset your armpits if it feels like it's getting cut off there. If it's still upside down, maybe think of taking the last couple of breaths and heading up. Give your head all the time it needs. That have been out for a little while, we'll do a little shoulder stretch. So right arm crosses. We're back to almost standing. Left arm crosses after. And then pretty much coming up to stand and start to lean forward. Just don't let the fabric slip past the shoulder blades. This does is spread the arms a little wider, so there's a nice stretch on each. That huge circle up, down. And this time when we rise, left first and then right. Same thing, pretty much stand and move forward. I kind of arch my back, just don't let it slide past your shoulders. Back and open. We're upside down for a little while. If you need more time, take it. But otherwise, we're coming out, fabrics in front of us. And this one's going to be a playful one. So if this is new for you, just play with it the best that you can. We're expanding into that direction. We're going to place one foot in, it doesn't matter which. And then same as before, try to minimize the swing as we rise, both feet in. So from here, you're going to face toward the back door. So your right shoulder needs to go forward and then grip up high so that your back can rest on the front door side. From here, your left foot comes up high. And then you start to slowly squeeze down until you're like a 90-degree angle. If it's uncomfortable, right across the coccyx, you can scoot it off to one glute instead. Okay. We're going to do a playful stretch to each direction. So with our left leg being on top, we need to lean toward the mirror. So lean toward the mirror side, all the way past your left shoulder coming out, and then your left hand, you're put really high. And then your left shoulder drops down the other side so that you're balanced. So from here, so left to left, shoulders to right. Good. And your right hand is free to grab the back. Okay. I'm trying to bunch up the back a little bit more, that might help. Okay, when you're ready to come back inside, bring your shoulder back inside. Switch the glute that you're on if you need to. And sometimes I'll do a balance right in the middle. So see if you can let go of both arms. Okay, now we need to switch the foot that's on top. So hands are safety, right foot is on top. Shoulders go to the left, and then the right arm drops high. So all the way past the end of the fabric, the right leg drops out to the right mirror side. And left hand is free to grab the toes. Good work. When you come back in this time, kind of set yourself up to cross. And then the other foot slides into cross. We'll play with the balance in a kind of a cross leg shape. If you can safely let go, we're going to play with the balance. And to exit, grab on each side. Help yourself. Good work. I think we all at least got one of the parts. So. I stood up. I got Oh, yeah. Back. That's the trick. Yep. Okay, we're going to come to some deeper stretches all the way inside the fabric. So a tricky way you can get in from not sitting in the fabric is step through. So I want you to face the center. So step through in a way that you can see me facing this. Yeah. And you're trying to divide out the fabric. You've got about half on each side. And then you'll sit, slide the fabric to your side, and then sit, slide the fabric to the other side. Yeah, kind of sit one leg at a time. Side. You got it. Oh, that was bad. Feel free to reset. If you need to come into it the normal way, that's okay too. Okay. Go ahead and slide all the way to ankles. We'll end with some beautiful stretches. So imagine we're opening hamstrings and hips to all possible extension abilities of butts. Push open so the inner thighs are stretching. Try to engage core to sit up. Slide right hand down right leg, left hand up and over to the right. And rise. Second side, slide down left. Both arms eventually reaching over to that side. And rise. We'll do a pigeon. We'll head toward a pigeon pose toward the mirror. So bend your leg that's closer to the mirror. For just a moment, free out your shoulders to the mirror side. And I want you to play with the hip feeling on the straight leg. So push the heel into the fabric and then let yourself rotate that heel slightly forward to the mirror, slightly back. Just expanding through all those muscles around inner thigh and hip. Need to grab to the two front edges on this mirror side. Grab nice and high so that you can rotate the back leg all the way backwards. And pose. Yeah, the bent knee version, that's a nice gentle version. Staying inside is more of a back bend, freeing out the shoulder that's over your toes, those front toes. That's the sleeping pigeon version. Vertical. Start to rock your weight onto that front hip. And then rotate the other leg so that you can open back out wide. and bend the knee that's closer to back wall. Get both shoulders free out that side. With your straight leg, push the heel down into the fabric and then let the leg come slightly forward, slightly back, just exploring through all those muscles for a moment. Expanding that leg through new realms of possibility. Beautiful. And put this back in from the two edges. You're high enough that you can pick your weight up, rotate the back leg behind you. Stay inside or free out the shoulder that's closer to the toes. And move forward. See how much you can expand even the breath. More cycles. We'll rock our weight onto that front hip to the side. And here we'll start to think about Shavasana a little bit. So Shavasana could be as simple as the cocoon shape, just resting the feet together, forehead rests on the fabric in front of you or behind you. Really like this meditative seat. So if you like it, this could be your Shavasana. If you need any other stretches, inversions, poses before your Shavasana, you're welcome to explore those. Or if you know you want to lay on the floor or come to the normal Shavasana, it's all up to you. So this point of class is just resting to the end. There's a beautiful thing when we let go of needing to think about things. It's almost like whatever we're made of, our soul, our spirit, whatever that thing is, like that can start to expand and open. So even that during Shavasana can become extremely expansive. Let yourself close the eyes, nothing to do, nothing to, nowhere to be. Join this chest right here. We'll begin to deepen our inhale and our exhales. Start to stretch in ways that feel good. You're still in the cocoon, maybe open the legs out, hands to the side for a time. You switched to a different kind of shavasana. Explore whatever movements feel intuitive and helpful at this time. Stretching for another several breaths, maybe 5 or 6 long cycles. Eventually, we'll make our way to a comfortable seated place, no rush. Hands at the heart. We allow ourselves to open up to this possibility of living life, at least maybe this day, a little bit more expansive. Maybe expansive physically, like just did. Be expansive socially or emotionally, or working toward a goal of ours, step toward our future. Whatever way this expansiveness takes today, we remember we don't have to play small. Imagine we were born here to be big, make change, very least to enjoy our life. So with this to lead us on, let's wrap up the time we shared together. The sound of Om, deep inhale now. May we be filled with light, happiness, and peace. Namaste.